Feedski. Hope he gets fed.
Oh, he does. That's where he gets all his damage from. We're going into the final game right now. I am Gandair, and with me is...
FourCourtJester, the one and only.
Yes, sir. And our hidden third caster, Riven Bunny, is in this game also.
Christina V.
Yep.
Man, oh man. Oh, but yeah, Feedski putting on a great tournament. 16 teams. Hopefully we can expand that down the line. But DominateDominion, #1 consolation round. Nope, that's not the consolation round. I don't know why I said that. This is the finals. I saw consolation rounds on the on the stream. It's like, that's odd. Pretty sure this isn't the consolation round.
That was last round.
But no, Gandair, it's been a pleasure, dude. I'm sorry I don't remember you from MLG, but I don't remember a lot of MLG.
Most people don't. But yeah, it's good to be here casting with you. This has been a good event. It's been a lot of fun to cast. Over here on the left side of the map here, we have Real Terror, inFe playing Urgot, Painkillar playing as Janna, CaptnBuwberry playing as Malphite, Joker to Kill playing as Ahri, and konfetarius playing as Jax.
Good times, good times.
Who do we got on our right side?
Well, I do see a zimike. That's Sona going to be going up top. A little bit of AP, some potions. Aesh not rolling with that Sheen. Instead, he went for the Prospector's Blade, but a little bit of an AD poppy going on. No problem. The Playboy Bunny herself, she's going to be heading up top, but that's being played by Talith PA yet again, and Vaticide on the Ancient Oak. He is going to be running that Kindle Gem again, so that cooldown and health, he really does seem to favor that opener, but we're going to have to see how well it does do him. And, of course, Aparkhurst going to be rocking what is likely an AD. Yep, look at that armor pen. And the spell pen. He's rocking quite a bit of penetration. Aparkhurst, that AD. Malzahar on the bottom lane. And this will be for all the marbles, folks.
A lot of marbles to be had here. The winner gets Riot points, the champ skin bundle for the new champion, and Triumphant Rise. If they... Whoever wins this gets all that swag. Triumphant Rise, very good skin to have. It shows that you did something right in the world. And Aesh getting attacked there. Going to move in, right back out after taking some hits there. Buwberry getting the DPS next. Talith PA walking up. And a lot of damage going down on her immediately, but she's going to Riven hop right on out of there. konfetarius chasing and maybe extending himself a little bit too far, getting taken out. Aesh going to barely escape his own fate there, and moving up around the top, but Buwberry gonna get caught by him there and get taken out. Aesh gonna go down to Ahri. Vaticide now gonna begin capping the points, while Talith and zimike push the enemy team away. konfetarius just come back up with that revive.
Yeah, man, those revives, you can really show a difference. It does not matter. Ahri does drop. inFe able to pick up a kill. konfetarius able to clean up as well. But we do have the opposite team revive coming now. We do have Aesh now in this top lane trying to be a bothers. Does cancel out that cap. He is going to be trying to make a little bit of a nuisance of himself, but he does not have infinite HP. Here comes Vaticide. He's going to be trying to jump onto konfetarius, and he does indeed with a good focus, but not exactly the raw DPS needed yet. konfetarius will take him out with a nice leap strike. Now Talith is up here as well. She will be finally putting Jax to rest, and this point is still neutral. Does not matter. Check out that bottom lane. Janna able to just really defend that because we do have inFe up here. I just realized that. It does look like Malzahar had to back off, but this will be the first cap for Real Terror. Yes, they're finally able to secure that point. It was quite a battle getting there, but they are now ahead, 488, making the other team begin to tick down here. Talith PA going for that Storm Shield right there. Malzahar at the bottom, having made his opponent leave the lane temporarily. It looks like we are gearing up for another fight up top. Looks like we got konfetarius Jax picking up the Storm Shield there. Aesh and Joker exchanging blows up the top. It's just going back and forth. The defense game is no problem. Malzahar is going to be pushing up on top of that Janna because inFe is up here as well. Great ultimate landing onto zimike, and we got the Maokai ult going down. It's not going to matter. Joker 2 kill, barely getting out of that. Did avoid the broken wing slash, or the wind slash from Riven, and she's still alive, believe it or not. Everyone is so low, but inFe is looking very healthy, as is that Maokai, so we're just going to back off, wait for the cooldowns. Jack's going to go in for the stun and the leap strike. We'll get the stun off. We'll get a little bit of an assist out of that one, but you can see Poppy, she's looking for blood. Unfortunately, she does decide that it's not worth it. And all this time, this bottom lane's still getting pushed in by Aparkhurst.
Yeah, you can see Janna backed up against that tower down there at the bottom lane. And the combination of Suppress and that Voidling doing a lot of damage there. And the immediate revive right there from Janna. She comes straight back down to the bottom in order to be able to chase him away.
I thought she was dead.
I could have swore I killed her.
Bringing the tornadoes, bringing the pain. No problem. Now, we do got that quest. That top lane is going to be something of big significance now. And you can see that already. Maokai and zimike, they're going to be coming up here. We got the cap coming. Talith is here now as well. Aesh coming from behind, landing some damage on top of inFe as Vaticide jumps on over to him as well. We got that ultimate going down. Vaticide will be able to help take him out. But could we go for the double? Yes, we are going to get the double from Aesh as he does drop. But Vaticide not looking so very healthy at this point. But it does not matter because he is not getting focused. Although Joker, as I say, that does take him out with one of those orbs and a double kill for Ahri. Paleth in here as well, but it's not going to be enough. Now Buwberry is going to be alone. He does have to defend up against the mic, but those creep wave is a little bit too much, and here comes inFe for the kill, and that means they're going to be taking this cap right back.
They're going to get the damage boost from that. There's only one revive available on that on the enemy team, and that is Aparkhurst, but he would be using it bottom lane. He wouldn't be using it to bail out the top, so they did not have the ability to come back into that. We get the lane all the way pushed up against Janna once again. Aparkhurst really doing that harass there with that Voidling. Look at how far back he can stand, at times while still being able to hit. Vaticide.
Now here comes Vaticide up top. inFe throwing out, gets the lock on, is going to be interrupting a lot of this. Joker 2 kill with the Foxfire, does not get the charm, but konfetarius jumps in as well, does not get off any kind of stun, but the damage is done. Sona in that bottom lane, she's going to be down here with Aparkhurst trying to get this point, but they have peeled Buwberry down here. Oh, Buwberry with the ultimate does not hit Aparkhurst. We got the suppress on top of Painkillar, and he does drop. Zimike going to be trying with the AD Malzahar as he's going to try to get this point. Are they going to be able to take him down? But inFe is going to be here. That top lane now looking very empty as inFe takes that kill, but Paleth's going to be cruising on in here. Can we get this point? Says zimike. Can they do it? I don't know, but Poppy getting just trashed, and now Maokai putting up that pressure top.
Yeah, up at the top, Vaticide looks like he's going to get chased away by konfetarius and Joker to kill, but all the action still looking like it's going to be around the bottom lane. We got 4 people down there, and we have Buwberry and Painkillar trying to get that point neutralized, but Malzahar is going to go ahead and engage them. And looks like he's going to give that point up. He's going to let them have it. He's going to go ahead and head back over there. And it looks like we have blind pick. They are grouping back up and ready to make an assault on the top end of the map.
Yeah, Real Terror is still leading this round, 454 to 373. So they do got the points. I'm looking at Ahri. She's trying to do a little bit of dance here with Aesh. Aesh, unfortunately, getting out-positioned, and now it has to actually run because we got Buwberry, we got inFe, and this is going to be some big pressure top. We tried to get that cap. It is now neutral, so there will be no tower damage, no sight given, and a little bit of a 3-on-4 dance as Jax blows down his Empower. Does not actually land on top of the champ, but now 4-on-4 is farming up here. AD, Malzahar, and Janna still doing their dance sub, but Vaticide coming in here onto konfetarius with the Aesh ultimate into a charge, but no kills. zimike with the ultimate coming down, the stun, and konfetarius just could not pick up the kill. Vaticide, however, is going to be going down to this inFe. inFe actually able to do a lot of big deals, but Talith and Aesh are able to take down the Buwberry, but Aesh not looking so hot. Oh, look at that storm. A shield just really ripping through this Riven, this top lane, and oh my goodness, so much
Absolutely.
action.
inFe and Joker up at the top. Both of them very low on mana. inFe going to go ahead and go back. Joker only a little bit of a quarter of a bar right now. Malz was able to successfully neutral that point down at the bottom, and he has captured it once again. Malz absolutely dominating this bottom lane so far this game. He regularly had Janna pushed up against it and unseated her from it, and once again they have had to bring a second champ down in order to be able to deal with him. You got the pool going down from Malz, saving that with less health than I could physically see. Got Jax initiating down on top of that. He's got the counterattack stun going down. Aparkhurst looking to be in kind of a bad spot right here. Not quite able to 2v1 that. And it looks like that Real Terror is going to be able to pick that point back up. At the top end of the map, though, however, we got Vaticide under the point, getting taken out by inFe there. Talith PA trying to do what damage she can to Buwberry, but getting chased away. Aesh and zimike now jockeying for position up there, and their health just keeps going lower and lower. And Buwberry's and inFe's is staying fairly constant up near the top end of their bar.
Now check this out, konfetarius in the bottom, sneaking in a cap. That's going to be putting us up at a 4 cap at this point. Blue team so very strong in this finals game. They're over 100 points. Well, okay, they're getting to 100 points in the lead, so that's a nice cushion. They're not really feeling too much pressure at this point, and we have now peeled 3 to defend this bottom, which means that top lane can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. Now you can see Poppy, however, she is going to be trying to make use of that movement speed, trying to get up here. Can she hit it to neutral? Nope, is going to have to back off. CaptnBuwberry did not stray that far, and he's going to be able to just intimidate her off that point, which means they got to keep this, and the game is going to be theirs at this rate.
Yeah. Real Terror has done a very, very good job of keeping points, and we got another engagement going at the top. We got the Malphite ult going down, soaking up some of that damage. We got the Sona ult doing an excellent job of catching up multiple enemies once there. We got Joker to kill who's dashing out, but Maokai is keeping up with her by being able to do that, and we have Aesh and zimike diving onto Malphite up top and able to take that top point again. At the bottom, however, konfetarius is once again taking that point.
And he did kill Aparkhurst. Very important to note that.
And it's very interesting to see how Aparkhurst had been doing so well bottom, but you know, now with ganks coming down at the bottom end of the map, and with the control, which typically seems to swing in the favor of oh, we got an engagement going on bottom here. Hold that thought. We have konfetarius jumping in on Aesh, trying to get some damage on her. We got the suppress going off from Aparkhurst that is going to keep him from being able to defend that.
Yeah, good teamwork right there. You can see that we're swinging up top. We got 3 blue up against the 3 red. Great Janna ultimate, just splitting everyone. But Joker not really delivering too much at this point. Talith was a big brunt of damage, as was zimike. And now you can see Vaticide starting to get chunked down a little bit. Talith does drop, as does the Maokai. We got the Garrison going out, but the double kill for our Janna player. She's going to be very happy about that. Now we are going to be taking this top point back, and you can see immediately that the other team, Blind Pig Bandits, they just immediately shift their focus down south because this Aparkhurst just could not seem to be able to take on konfetarius. But now we do got Aesh, might be able to be a little bit of a different situation. The exhaust comes out, no damage going to be coming out from you, and Riven is going to be able to thump on his head like a Mario on a Goomba.
Yep, she thumps just like a well-known rabbit, and we have purple teams spread out all across the map. They are, you know, slowly starting to collect up forward. Aesh is in the middle of the map over here between Buwberry and inFe. Don't know if that's quite such a good position to be in. At the top of the map, we have zimike, Vaticide, and Talith PA moving up. Joker to kill being the only defender up there at the moment. Painkillar doing a little bit, but not quite in a position to do a lot of damage behind. We got the Maokai ult going down. inFe and CaptnBuwberry finally getting up to the fight there, but after the neutral had already gone through. We got Sona ult going down on that group of them. inFe dropping, CaptnBuwberry being pursued. We got Sona turning around to capture the point as the rest of the team is chased away. Talith PA coming up onto Buwberry. Got an exhaust going down. Got a Janna tornado. We got the ult going down for her. Aesh getting out of there very narrowly. Joker to kill now, and Painkillar at the bottom. Aesh turning around, coming back in for another go. Looks like she was just waiting on cooldowns before coming back in, and is going to get picked off by Ahri. zimike forced back up towards the top. Maokai is now heading back up after his trip back to the summoner pad.
Yeah, Malzahar was actually able to take out bottom, and it's a big thing to note that Joker to kill after he got insta-gibbed virtually. I mean, I think he went from 100 to 0 in an in perma-stun. We did get that bottom point capped again by Malzahar. So, you know, despite being lower on the point score, they actually have 4 cap at this point, and that's going to be doing some big damage to Real Terror's point lead.
Yeah, it has been very back and forth in terms of who controls which points. konfetarius up at the top here getting caught by Vaticide and Talith PA. Aesh trying to neutral that point, but Joker to kill coming up from behind in order to interrupt that. Got the Maokai ult going down. Konfetarius getting picked off. inFe and Painkillar responding to that now. Joker to kill getting caught between zimike and Vaticide. Vaticide going in to deal some damage there. Aesh and there goes the Sona ult. inFe getting taken out very, very quickly despite having the health and the shield that he had there. Joker to kill getting caught but dashing out of the way. And point neutralized down bottom again as it continues to be back and forth in the middle of the map. At the bottom, Aesh and Aparkhurst were able to secure a kill and are now heading down for the bottom point.
Yeah, but now they're running from that bottom point. Konfetarius is now here. During that last fight, though, when Konfetarius did go down, he did cleanse mid-CC just to get CC 3 more times. So, you know, a little bit of cleanse notice, you know, with that many CCs, it's not going to do you too much, and he did drop. Now, we do got this kill down south, 250 warning now coming out. It is still 3 points to 1 because that point is still neutralized. Janna now actually has to go peel to get that, but that means that this top lane against Vaticide and Tabitha unfortunately able to take out the Foxley. That's going to put it a 2-on-1 against inFe, which means that they should be able to take down this top point, but you can see the revives, you can see people now coming back up top. It's going to be red controlled, and that should put them back on even footing here with Real Tech.
Yeah, the game, you know, still very much could go either way. Blueberry picking up that relic in the middle of the map. We have Aparkhurst down here looking for Janna, him along with Aesh down at the bottom. It looks like they are going to catch her. No, she is going to just barely get away and get back to her point down at the bottom. We get the exhaust going off on her. Joker to kill coming back up, putting a lot of damage on Aesh right away. Konfetarius jumping in on Aparkhurst, looking to get that stun, and he gets it. And Aesh is going to get on out of there.
Yeah, Aesh very fast, but I mean, it's really hard to catch Janna in any situation. Tornadoes, slows, she can just go right through units, and of course the global movement speed. Aura. So Aesh is going to come up here to join up with Talith, but it's not going to matter. They just start. Melty gets 4-on-2 up here. Vaticide with the ultimate. Is it going to be enough to defend this point? I don't think so, because that's going to be a kill and a double for that Urgot. He's got to be very happy about that, and we will be regaining control of this top as we do have Sona dancing with the devils down here in this bottom lane.
That's kind of curious to see both Aparkhurst and Konfetarius both trying to neutral points opposite of each other. And zimike in the middle of those two. Joker to kill coming up to deal with Aparkhurst. And Konfetarius heading on back this way. Not quite being able to get the neutral that he wanted over there. And it looks like he's going to start trying to resume. No, he's going to leap strike in over there. And he's going to get dotted, exhausted, and he's going to get chased away. Joker to kill now moving up. But Talith PA and Aesh coming down, joining the fight now. Chasing them back down to that neutralized point. Joker taking a bunch of damage, but we got the ult by Janna pushing people away, trying to save Joker, and it's not quite going to happen, but Aesh is going to pick up that point, putting it 3-2 in favor of Blind Pick.
Also getting the quest, very big to note, 10% extra damage is nothing to scoff at in these matches, and now they're putting up a defense of their lives at this point. They are now leading in the points, they're up 3-2. You look at that Blueberry ultimate, really doing nothing to the counter CCs coming out. Konfetarius will be dropping, and CaptnBuwberry and Painkillar just have to run. That they have no other choice at this point, but good news for them, inFe was able to take out Malphite up top and will get the counter cap into this drill. That will put them up 3 points, at least prolong the game a little bit, and you know, for a finals, I cannot say I'm
No, the lead
whatsoever.
has been very narrow. I don't think any more than 50 points at any given point in the match. Blueberry is going to retake that bottom point, and zimike and Talith PA are going to take that top point. We have inFe heading up there. He's going to try and get the interrupt on that. I don't know if he's going to quite be able to do it. No, he is not. He's just going to be able to stop one of them. That's why it's very important to split up your people when you are trying to capture a point. That way they both can't be interrupted at the same time.
Yeah, Aesh just kind of playing Chase the Yordo at this point. She was not able to get the point, but we do got Maokai. Whoa, 3 people jumping on top of Aesh with the stun. Crits coming out. It's not going to be enough. He does go down. Maokai able to now resecure this is the drill. Yep, drill. Oh my goodness.
And up at the top end of the map, we have Riven getting picked off. zimike against Joker and inFe with the defender's advantage, but it's not going to be enough for Ahri getting picked off. They did not click that tower quite fast enough to stop it from shooting, and she did die. There we got Vaticide coming up to stop inFe, doing the best that he can to defend that point. That point so low, does not need very much more time in order for that to be able to be taken. But Maokai, with his durability and with his ultimate, is going to be able to soak a lot of damage and delay for quite a long time.
Yeah, and that's all they need to do at this point. If you are holding the lead, not quite able to delay fast enough, but we have now neutraled down that bottom right point. Aesh and CaptnBuwberry are now duking it out just to the right of it. Riven now has to recap it as Malzahar is returning to lane, but this is going to be a good opportunity for Realtair to start getting some of those points back. 3 caps to 2 at this point. They are now controlling this top, and it is going to be a bottom party as Talith and Aparkhurst is going to be coming in here. Is Blueberry going to be staying? No, he will be getting on out of dodge. And we will see a little bit of a reset as people do a little bit of shopping cooldowns, and we're going to try to decide where to go for these
take
points.
The center relic. We have Janna's Revive is back up, but no one else has any revives. konfetarius is close, and Talith PA's is also close. So once those revives come back up, things will get a little bit interesting. Aesh getting caught out of position there, but is going to get away. Brings them right on back to her team. Got the Sona ult, but not very effective. Didn't quite land where it needed. So we got the Maokai ult also going down right there. Janna ults. And a lot of traded damage, but no kills as of yet. Talith PA getting chased out. We got the position reverse, drops Talith right back into the middle of the group. And she's going to get focused and get killed. Maokai soon to follow right afterwards. Zimike getting chased back to the point.
Oh, check out this Aparkhurst in the bottom lane. Like 5 hit points. He takes out Ahri. He's going to get this point because nobody can contest him, which is going to be good for him because he has now just lost that drill as that double kill came out. And Janna with the top, that means it is still going to be a 3-2 cap, but that's just like skin of his teeth. Him and Janna just keep going neck and neck. Or him and that Ahri. It was Ahri down south, neck and neck. Really ridiculously close, but we still have the lead for Realtair, and they got to be very happy about this. All they have to do is sit on 3, and this game is going to go their way.
Is a very good thing to do. It's can be difficult sometimes if you're not applying pressure, but they sure know how to apply pressure. Janna retaking that bottom point over there. The mid point getting retaken by Blind Pick. And looks like konfetarius and Joker to kill. Looking to set up for a gank. Oh, no. Maokai spots it with the sapling. And chases them out of there. He knows that they're there now. Urgot still trying to take advantage of that cover. But, oh, nope. See, there we go. Got that Hextech sweeper goes off right there, reveals that area. And they got the sapling in the bushes as well. Both teams very wary of getting caught by each other.
Likely. Yeah, but at this point, again, all they have to do is just sit on 3. The points are taken down 55-107. We have now peeled Aesh is down here with Aparkhurst. They're going to be jumping on top of Painkillar because it has a press coming out, but we do have konfetarius. He's going to be trying his best, but no, it's a big party. Blueberry just charges right in 3-on-3. He's got big AoE going down, but this point is not being kept. It is still Realtair's. This game we're still stacking down, which means all we have to do is just keep fighting, and that's exactly what Realtair is going to do. They're going to keep fighting. They're going to get these kills, not even dropping anyone to that exchange, and now it is 105-38, and it is not looking good.
Realtair doing an excellent job there. Looked like Ahri was going to try and backdoor a little bit, but she gets chased away by Maokai. Talith PA trying to make something happen over on the side, but inFe going to chase her out, and she's kind of in a bad spot. Hopefully she recalls. Yes, she's going to recall. Nope, she sees Jax coming, and she's going to bail on out of there. Looks like all members of each team are kind of scattered around the map, looking for a place to make a move here. More particular, Blind Pick trying to need to make something happen as their HP is ticking down from 20 points remaining. Another fight breaking out in the middle of the map.
Yeah, Vaticide just decided he really wanted to kill inFe, and that ultimate going off at the same time. So much damage. It's just soaked up from that ultimate, but despite their best efforts, they keep trying to kill inFe. That's who they initiated upon, and that's who they get destroyed by, because they just could not get that. Now down south, triple kill for Jax. That's really awesome. Painkillar, however, is really holding off Aparkhurst at this point, and they have now neutralized the point. 2-2. konfetarius, however, with CaptnBuwberry, they're going to be trying to get this back post-haste. Aesh going to be coming in here, just try to keep this game as live as long as possible. He's even going 2-on-1 with that ultimate, but they don't care. They're just going for this point, playing ping-pong, really just kind of wearing down Aesh at this point, and he is not going to be able to defend this whatsoever. Now up top, Talith has been playing a little bit of Chase the Fox because Joker's a 2 kill, not looking so good, but at this point, even if they get this neutral, I'm not too sure it's going to be enough because they're just fighting and fighting and fighting. You see that Garrison go off? Does not matter. Good game coming out. Good game, well played. 100-0 as your final score, and you have your champions for the DominateDominion tournament.